Recently, I was talking with my daughter and caught myself thinking how much I want her to know one thing right now that I understood myself far from right away. She got very upset because she didn't get the results she counted on. She was sure that everything had to turn out exactly like that, and it turned out differently. And I listened to her and understood. It hurts her so much right now that she just cannot see anything beyond this situation. And to be honest, this was especially hard for me because I understand her feelings very well. When you want something very much, when you already imagine how everything will be, when you're sure of the result, and then suddenly you get completely not what you wanted, this really can knock the ground out from under your feet. But I wanted to tell her one thing. We very often get upset not only because of what happened, we get upset also because it happened not the way we made it up for ourselves. And after all, we don't know at all what would have happened if everything had turned out exactly the way we wanted. I myself, so many times in life, was sure that this is definitely what I need. And then it didn't happen. I was angry, upset, didn't understand why life again decided to do everything not the way I planned. And after some time, I looked back and thought, oh God, how good that I didn't work out back then. Didn't move to the right place and then ended up where I was really good. Relationships that I held on to didn't work out, and then I realized that it was one of the most right decisions in my life. Some trip, meeting, or opportunity that I was waiting for very much didn't happen, and instead something else happened that changed my life in the end. And it was then that I first truly understood the meaning of the phrase that I used to hate. Everything that happens is for the best. Not because everything that happens is necessarily good. And not because you need to sit and convince yourself that it doesn't hurt. It hurts. Let it hurt. You can get upset, you can cry, you can be angry, but you don't need to make a conclusion from one bad result that now everything is bad, that life is over, that there will be nothing good further, because we simply don't know what will be further. And this is what I want my daughter to understand one day. Not that you always need to smile and tell yourself, well, never mind, everything is for the best. And the fact that today's result is not the whole story yet. Sometimes what seems to you like a huge catastrophe today can turn out in a few days or weeks to be that very point after which your life went much better. You just don't see this yet. And I cannot guarantee this to her either. I can only say from my experience, not everything that we lose or don't get was truly ours. Sometimes life just closes one option because it had another one for you. And maybe we don't always need to understand right away why this happened. Sometimes it is enough just to survive today, and further to give life a little space to surprise us.